Hello, welcome to my session of how to find trades what the insiders know and don't want you to know. In this lesson, I'd like to bring to you the US Japanese yen, which has been on an uptrend for the last 3 months. And one of the reasons you can find out how this is on an uptrend, besides the technicals, is by going to the Commitment of Traders reports, which is released every Friday at 3:30 Eastern. And I'll delve into there to show you a little bit about what that's about. So here we have the Japanese yen. We see that it's been falling since about November-ish. So what do we see? We see that these are the buyers, the large speculators, and the small speculators are large. These are retail traders like me, small traders taking the trade, and large speculators are institutions like banks who are like Goldman Sachs, investment firms, investment brokerages, swap dealers, and all that. And the commercials are industry, like hedgers and farms and international corporations, etc., who own 80% of the market. So you really have to pay attention to the commercials. So here we see that the commercials are starting to and they correlate well. There's an inverse correlation between the large speculators and the commercials because they're very in cahoots. They're the banks and the industries, so they're dealers and swaps. They handle each other's accounts and that. Okay, so we see here that there's a trend happening. Higher lows right here. We see a crack forming. We see that lower lows right here, from here to here, from here to here. So higher highs and lower lows. And then we see a divergence of the commercial traders relinquishing their hedging bets and going long for protection, or what they call protection, or an insurance policy. Meanwhile, the institutional firms and the speculators like that are going short at the time. And so that's how it works. Let's go into the technicals. Okay, so this is a 4-hour chart. What I can tell you from here is that we have altogether less selling, and it is above the on the line. Okay, so here we have the technicals. As we can see, we have an uptrend line that goes all the way up to here. And what we can do is start plotting vertical lines of when there were pullbacks. And we'll delve into what happened before these pullbacks to make us aware of what really happened during that time period. Okay, so those are the major ones. I'll do another one right here. Because technically, in the near future, that's a lot of money. Okay, so the uptrend was going nicely, making higher highs. Now, where we got this from, you can see that eventually we got a lower low. That's divergence. We didn't reach a high point there, and we can tell that buying was slowing down considerably here. We also have a double top, and the overbought level that let us know that there was selling happening or buying pressure was weakening. And usually we find our trigger chart right here, MACD, when it starts diverging from the signal line and going down. When the white line crosses over the blue line, that's a sell signal, and when the blue line crosses over the white line, that's a buy signal. So we got it a little bit late, but we saw the double top divergence right here, lower low. There wasn't much to see. We saw that after the double top of the RSI, we saw that it started turning down. The trend was weakening. The buying pressure right here was going down, and we had selling pressure. So we started getting the crossover right here in the signal line, and a touch right here to go short. Now, I like to go to the path of least resistance. I like the trending markets. I like going the one way, but there are instances where I will go the other way if I see enough signals. Right here you see on the next one from here to here, you see that we're more solid here, but you had divergence right there, signaling that you're going to get another downturn. You have basically a little bit of divergence right there, saying that the market wasn't reaching higher highs, didn't have the power to. And where I would have bought was obviously going back a bit. I'd rebuy back into the trend right here once it crosses 50 on the RSI, Relative Strength Index. And as you can see, the momentum starts dying down right here, as you can see in the green MACD histogram. And you also see a double top right here, which gives a little bit of divergence right there. So you realize that it is dying down. And then you see on the next one, after the trend goes down, and it starts turning back up again after the momentum starts shifting, starts the red MACD histogram right here starts going up again, and buying pressure starts slowing. You get the buying pressure cross over the selling pressure, and you get the MACD trigger line right there to go long again. And then you get the basic, doesn't look like it's going to reach a new high. It's stopped, it's slowed down. There was more sellers coming in here, and we're getting kind of a channel. But we also see that it's strengthening too. So this isn't the end of the trend, as far as we can tell. So we'll go back on, and it goes all the way up to here. You can even do it all the way up here. We see all the way up here that the selling pressure or the relative buying is slowing down, and you're getting more and more frequent downturns because the strength of the trend is not prevailing. You get a triple top here. You also see that buying pressure is slowing down considerably, but there isn't much selling pressure. And there's ways to get in here, and it's the signals, buy signals and that, but you want to get in and out and take your profits, and you don't know the future, but you're just going on trying to do the path of least resistance and do fundamental work. Anyways, that's it.